friends, welcome back to another episode of Heart to Palate. Today I'm going to share a very dear recipe which my Aji used to always make called Andyacha bhujana or egg bhujana, and it's a very interesting recipe. When people used to come over like later in the night and there was nothing left over, Aji would quickly whip up this dish and it was like amazing. And I started with actually 2 tablespoons of oil. To that I've added about 4 big size onions finely chopped, which I'm going to saute them because this recipe does not have any other ingredients. Majorly it's onions, fresh coriander finely chopped, and cobra, which is fresh coconut. That's how she used to make it, and it's amazing. And my son also loves it. When he goes to college, he stays in the hostel, so this is one of the dishes I always pack it for him, and he enjoys this too. So in this recipe, you don't have to brown the onions. You just have to let it soften it until it turns like a little bit pinkish in color. That's how you want it. You don't want it brown at all. So you have to saute that for about 5 to 7 minutes on medium flame, not high flame. And once it gets softened, then we add our fresh coconut. And you don't have to saute the coconut also for too much time. Like it just has to be like fresh coconut's flavor has to be there. So that's how the dish is going to be. So I'm going to saute this for about 7 minutes and I'll show you the next step. So it's been exactly 6 minutes since I've been sauteing the onions. You can see they're nice pink in color and softened now. I'm adding about 4 finely chopped chilies to this, and I'm going to add freshly grated coconut. जे आपलं fresh coconut असतं, खोबरं ते घालते मी. It's about 3/4 of the cup. In the measurements of cup, if you see, or ek vati bhar khobra, that is what I'm adding. And in this you just have to saute for maybe a minute because you don't have to have that bhajka flavor to this. So that's fresh flavor you needed. To this I'm going to start adding the masalas now. So I'm adding about a teaspoon of haldi, 2 teaspoons of Malvani masala or any Garam masala you can use. If you don't have that, just skip it. And 4 teaspoons of red chilli powder. And just saute for a minute or so. And then I'm going to add fresh coriander, finely chopped. And the reason I've taken the pan which is like a shallow, I'm going to show you because you have to like put the andas in between. आपण असे त्याच्यात खड्डे करणार आहोत आणि त्याच्यामध्ये ते अंडी टाकणार आहोत. That's why you need the pan which is like a broader, so that it will fit each and every egg. And it has about 9 eggs I've taken. It depends, like even for omelette, if you see, you use half an onion at least finely chopped for 1 egg. So measure it accordingly. For this I'm using 9 andas or 9 eggs. That's why I've taken 4 big onions. So you can adjust the quantities accordingly of the onions, how much you're going to make it. I'm going to add salt to this, about 2 teaspoons. So I'm adding about half a bowl of freshly chopped coriander to this. Just stir it for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to show you how to put the eggs in there. Just taste it if you want the masala. If you want any salt or something, you can always adjust it at this stage. So this masala, if you can see, it's a shallow pan. As I told you, we need to use the shallow pan. And I've made about 8 wells or 9 wells. The amount of eggs I want to add, I'm making space for those eggs. So the masala would be surrounding the eggs now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those many wells I've made, and I'm going to start putting the eggs in there slowly. So I'm adding the egg in the gap like so. So keep doing that. And once it cooks, it looks amazing. अशी फुलं माझे actually भाचीच्या सासूबाई आहेत. She calls this as अंड्याची फुलं. Literally looks like flowers. we have added all our eggs in there. What we have to do is just sprinkle some salt over each egg yolk like so. So like so, I'm sprinkling the red chili powder, and once it gets cooked, it looks amazing. So if you invited somebody, you can always make the masala ahead of time and just put the andas at the end, and just let it cook on sim gas, and then you can just serve the dish like that, and it looks amazing. So after this, I'm going to cover the pot, put it on medium to low flame, and just let it cook about until you see the yolk is completely cooked, like so. So isn't that a simple dish? Very quick and easy. You can whip up anytime on a weekday also when you come back from work. So it's been exactly 20-22 minutes since I had covered the pot, and look at that. Don't they look amazing? Your yolk is completely cooked now. So just garnish it with finely chopped coriander, and your अंड्याचा bhujana or egg bhujana is ready to be served. Enjoy it with garma-garam bhat and आंबट वरण or डाळीची आमटी. So our अंड्याचा bhujana is ready to be served. The recipe is in the description box below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Heart to Palate.